Yo, what up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live on a Thursday night. I'm back, motherfuckers. What's going on? What's cracking? I'm a little early. My wife was kind enough to get my daughter down to sleep tonight, so I got to jump on here a little early. Got a new member, drink member. Drink water. What up, dude? Thank you, man. Where's my sack? I'm a little rusty up in here. Hold on. Oh, I got the sack. Let me get the sack. Thank you, drink water. You the man. And he goes right for the ball sack. I love it. Ground fog. What up? Alley Cord. What up? What's up, Alice? How are you? Robert Douglas. Crack-a-lackin', son. Joe Kasperick. Sup? What else we got? Jim Miller. What up, dude? It was awesome meeting you at the show. A pleasure, sir. Outdoor Craftsman. What's going on? How you doing? Crispy Donut Community. What up? Drew and Luke. What up? Got one of their knives right here. Chang. Check it out. This is their new knife, the Shish Kebab. Chicago. It's the Chicago, baby. Yeah, this one's up on pre-order. If you guys want, I'd have to make you, I'll get the link. I'll throw a link up later for the pre-order, but there's a early bird password. Guess what the password is? Early bird, all caps. Yeah, that's how you get into the donut vault, baby. You know you want to get into that donut vault. Anyway, you can pre-order one of these for $135 with the early bird password. I really like this knife. I have a video coming on it, but this is my favorite one so far that they've done. I just like the dimensions and the proportions and the long sort of spear point. I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like a gladius, sort of. Very good Slurpee saver and good cutter. I love the hollow grind on here. You got the compound grind. Very, very cool. The action is great. Flipper works great. Thumb studs are money on this one. Reverse flick is money. Kubi killed it. They killed it. Sick. And I got to meet them at the show, which was awesome. Always love putting faces to names, names to faces, faces to names. And yeah, it was a pleasure. So I'll probably show this off again later when we get a few more people in here. But that is the Chicago. I can't fucking help it. Ace Ventura just runs through my veins when I think of it. Jeffrey, what's up, dog? Josh Worth, what up, brother? I got a package for you today. I'm guessing it's some kind of Hinderer hardware, so I just put it in the bin with your other stuff. Crewware, what up? Johnny Walker. Neil McKenzie, what's up, brother? Nick, what's crack-a-lackin', dude? Local boy. Demon Oak, sup? Loot 10 Turks. He's got a pre-order going too. Everybody got a pre-order. Get on them pre-orders, fools. Another Kubi made pre-order. The Clydesdale, baby. Big boy knife. Guillotine. And we'll check it out. He sent me a prototype. It's on the way, but he has a pre-order up. So definitely go check that out. If any of the mods have links to the Crispy Donut community and to Loot 10 Techs, that would be awesome. So we can pimp their pre-orders. Yeah, that one looks awesome. Can't wait to check it out, dude. Congrats on getting that rolling. Steve, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. As usual. I had a couple friends come to say hi. Yes, you did. And they wanted to buy my shirt. Or you wanted to buy the shirt. I'm not sure. We're going to put those up on the website. They're pretty cool. Colin designed that one. just for fun. So we'll put it up so people can order the shirts. I think we're going to change some of our shirts on the website to something more affordable. I guess people don't want to spend $35 on a shirt, but we just like quality. Tri-blend is the best, but we're going to try to throw up some economy stuff, maybe like heavyweights or something, so the man titties ain't showing, because I'm definitely a moobs guy. Sean T, what up, dude? Yo, Kev Balls. You. What up? Yoko, what's going on? You're up late. Chicago. Chicago. Demonot. I think I already said that. So I'm repeating myself now. God damn it. I'm already behind. I'm already behind. I feel the love, man. I feel the love too, brother. I feel the love too, man. But most importantly, you designed a good knife, so you should get credit for such things. Alex, what up, dude? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ian, what up, dude? What up? Hey, guys, go subscribe to Alex. All right, we got our channel tonight for the giveaway. Where's my thing so I don't forget? So please remind me if I forget, guys. I'm going to feel like such a dick if I say this now and then forget. Alex's Knives and Such. He is 4 away from 700. We're going to make that shit happen, brother. We're going to make that shit happen. I can't promise you they'll all stick around. But we're going to get you over 700 tonight, my friend. As long as this sticky note sticks to something, we're going to do it. Go subscribe, guys. Somebody link it. Javon, do me a favor. Link his channel and all the other shit I asked to link. I'm going to be demanding tonight. I'll do it myself, but I will forget. Who forget? Battle Black Side. I knew it. Loving the 2 blades we picked up too. Those things are so smooth. Oh yeah, they picked up. What'd you pick up? Growlers and mashes, I think. They picked up V1 growlers. Man, those are gone. We are done with the V1 growler. Whew. On to the V2. Those should be in, sometime in the summer. I have the Kaiser Fighter coming in the mail. Awesome, dude. Good cause, good knife. Awesome. I got a bunch of Kaisers in yesterday. I got a lot to show you guys. So I got to show you what I got at Blade. I got to show you what's come in from Blade and other places. I got to show you what showed up after. I got a lot of shit to show you. Check this out. These showed up yesterday from Carbonize. So this is purple carbo tie. I'd heard of it, but I'd never seen it until he mentioned it. And I was like, sure, let's try it. Carbo tie. Pretty sexy, right? I like ye. So that's the purple carbo tie. And then I have the Zirku tie. Pretty slick duo right there, if I say so myself. See if I can hold them like this. Yeah, baby. I sold the other one. I had a Tanto too, but I didn't need 3. That one had 80s fat carbon. I sold it with that. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Clydesdale to arrive here soon too. Hey, Kev. Speaking of which, another prototype, another pre-order coming up. My man, Casey, with the Jetstream. This came in today. I got it out of the box so I could show you guys, and I haven't opened it yet. I did handle it briefly at Blade Show, so I know it sucks. I'm just kidding. So I know it's really good. These are sick. So this is the Jetstream from Tempest Knives. aka Bald Man Knives. I mean, Knives Fest, sorry. Look at that. Nice filler tab. That is one sexy filler tab right there. I dare say that's a sick reversible clip. Nice milled clip right there. And you got this sort of Vero style flipper tab. Although Vero didn't invent it. Apparently Leon Ma did it once before. So, okay. I call it Vero style because he is well known for that style. EDC's done it. A million people have done it now. And I like the style. Oh! Oh! That makes my detent feelies go tingle. Detent feelies go tingle? Should I just turn this live stream off and walk away in shame? The fuck was that? Beautiful black wash. So it's not very, it's a tall blade-ish compared to most knives, right? And it's got decent stock. So it comes down, it's a flat grind. No, it's a hollow grind. Shallow hollow grind. Shit. Yeah, that's a hollow. It's shallow, but on a tall blade like that, dude, that is the perfect combination, honestly. Because you'll get a little bit of hollow grind benefit in the terms of when you sharpen it, it'll stay thin longer, right? But you'll get that flat grind kind of feel through the cut. It's just going to slice through. You're not going to hang up on anything. That's really nicely done, dude. I love the black wash. I love the reverse tux look. You guys know I'm a big fan. Nice lock bar access. See how we do. The air conditioner caught that shit. Was like, fuck. I should turn off. The man's in awe. Woo! Are you fucking kidding me? Holy balls, Casey. Very ergonomic in the hand. You have a taller handle, but a slim profile, so feels good in the hand. Slurpees. Ooh. Slurpee saving. Dude, this is good, dude. This is phenomenal. I dare say this is your best knife, sir. And I love the other ones. Thumb flick, thumb flick. Can I do this shit? I can never do this. Hold the phone. I did a reverse Slurpee saver flick. What? I did it twice. I swear to God, I could never do that. Watch. Here's a stout. Can't look at it. Here's a growler, Lucha. Fuck. Relative. Probably the lock bar, right? Okay. Here's a liner lock. This is the pony stout. Oh, okay. I got it. All right. I got it. Fair enough. Fair enough. But this, boom. All right. Stay tuned for, I believe, a pre-order coming up. Banger, baby. Great job, Casey. Great job, brother. Very, very happy for you, my friend. How am I not mad for Lefty? What do you mean mad? Oh, a mod for Lefty. You want to be a mod, bro? I'll make you a mod. You want to be a mod? All right, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I will make you a mod, though. Hold on. Let me, how do I watch the damn thing? What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? I go to YouTube. How do you not show my own fucking live stream to myself? Bastards. Where's that? Where's that motherfucker? Where's that mother trucker Ian? Where you at, dude? You're not even, like, you don't comment? You want to be a mod? You don't comment? I gotta go hunt that comment down. I give up. I give up. I give up. Oh, yeah, I can't find you, dude. It won't scroll up any farther than that. All right. You gotta say something, man. You gotta say something. Skip ahead a little bit. Let me skip ahead a little bit. Yo, what up, Illuminati? What up, dog? Chad, what up? Steve Kelly, what up, dog? How you doing, man? Brandon Lowe, what up? Sup? I came up and awkwardly said hi at Blade. Yeah, dude, people said you were there, and they said you were in some ugly hat. And I was like, I didn't see no guy in an ugly hat. Like, where is he? So if I didn't recognize, oh, no, I remember you came up. You said, I'm Ian. And I was like, oh, you're Ian? Cool. I remember. Sorry. Forgot there for a second. Oh, we got a super chat. I gotta go all the way down. I gotta go all the way down. Super chat. I think I'm going to send a chat like this every time someone snags a Chicago while I'm in the chat. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, go buy Chicago's. I'm getting paid for this shit. Go. I got to get a link now. I got to link this. Oh, look at that. It came right up. First account showed up on Instagram was CDC. You know, how's that happen? Oh, well, I guess you know when the live is now. He was asking when the live was. All right, copy. Okay, I'm going to drop this bitch. All right, there we go. Put it in there. And then I'm going to pin it. For now, at least, I'm going to pin that so you guys know where the link is. That's the link to the Chicago. Come on, Mark. You want loot? You want to up that shit? You give me $10 every time somebody buys one of your knives. I'm just playing. I'm playing, guys. Totally playing. I'm kidding. Dude, I'm very tempted to go full-time soon, rather than later. So I'm going to need that money. I'm going to be slanging Chicago's. Who needs a Chicago? I'm going to be slanging them like fucking, like dogs, like hot dogs. A Chicago dog. What's on a Chicago dog, by the way? Does anybody know? Is it relish? Do you guys go mustard and ketchup on a Chicago dog? What's the weird thing on a Chicago dog? I bet you there's something weird. Anybody here from Chicago? Bet you it's like relish or some weird stuff. Suck it, Jacob. Suck it. It's 8:57 right now. 9:57 right now, my time. Don't try that shit. You trying to trick me with your time zones? What's up, Jacob? How's it going, man? We just got lucky because they did a super chat, so I had to scroll all the way down. I'm going back up. I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, Alex with $1. With $1. Thank you, sir. Early bird is the word if you want a Chicago. Divo and Tempest have spoiled me. Hell yeah, son. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. I like it. Ooh, he was holding out. There it is. The Jetstream. Yeah, the Jetstream's sick, guys. Sick. I like how you have the flipper tucked in. Yeah, dude. The flipper's cool. Where did the thing go? Here it is. Yeah. It's probably my favorite flipper style because, well, it tucks it away. You know? It can be a little less ergonomic than, here's the Chicago again, than something like this where you can get a rip and grip, right? You can go a little stronger detent on this because you have more leverage. But if you do it right, this one doesn't require as much of a detent because you're vertical. You're pulling down and back, right? That's something you have to learn. A lot of people don't know how to deploy these. They do this. And they're like, oh, it doesn't deploy. It sucks. This knife is horrible. I'm going to make a shitty YouTube video about it and complain. And probably disassemble it and scratch it and try to tune the detail. Who would do that? But yeah, you just got to go back. So like down, but out. Like that. Bang. And this detent is absolutely perfectly dialed. And it's snappy on the reverse flick. Well done, sir. Well done. Anyone get in on the CJRB Pyrite Kickstarter? Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. That's fucking weird, right? Does anybody else think that's weird that an established company like that is doing a pre-order on or a Kickstarter? Like, they couldn't just make 100 of each of those, and I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? It's not mashy. Oh, so apparently some people were saying this looked like the mash, which is fucking stupid. This is the mash. Hello, let me introduce you to two different knives. Here's the mash from Divo knives. Who are those guys? Some douchebags, probably. This is the Jetstream. Yeah, they're not the same at all. We did a reverse tux mash, so sure, it has the same finishes as one we did, but it doesn't look alike at all. I mean, this is a spear point. This is a sheep's foot, right? This is thinner. This is taller. This has a flipper. This does not. This has a filler tab. This has a wire clip. I don't know. They're both liner locks. They're both made by Kubi, and they have similar finishes. But, you know, I don't know. I like both. So, it is not mashy. Just saying. Gonna watch a movie. Yo, what up, boo? What's going on, man? Knife Life EDC, what up? Greg Maroney, what up? If I miss anybody, what up? Ed Harrison, what up, dog? It's great meeting you in person, my brother. Again, right? Didn't I meet you last year? Cheeto Bandido. What's up? Javon, sup? Javon bought a Jack Wolf. Game over. It's game over. He's fucked. See you next year when you have all of them. If Javon quits, can I have his job? Quits what? Hog. Who's Hog? Oh, you're talking to somebody. Yeah, let me do this. Let's show you some of these pre-orders we were talking about. So when you go to the website I gave you, it takes you to this. You put in the word early bird. I'm going to see if caps. Okay, you do need caps. So, or you need to spell right. Early bird, all caps. Bang. Now you're in, baby. Now you are in. You go to the donut vault. I think we were already there. You scroll down. And now you have options. Look at that. They have the Hanson up for 60 bones. 60 bones. They have a CDC. This is the Salvation fixed plate. I don't know. You got to correct me if I'm wrong. Is this made in the U.S.? Just curious. Oh, let's click on it. Let's see. Production. It doesn't say, so maybe not. I guess I thought that because of the price. I guess you can answer that. Maybe I just missed it somewhere. But anyway, and then here's the Baaaackkk. Here's the Chicago. So you can pick it up. They have Afterpay up on this bitch. Here's your specs if you want them. All that info will be in my video because I actually read the specs. So that's how you get the Baaaackkk. Now for the Clydesdale, I got to figure out how to get to his channel. Oh, we have a 1 month, membership. Rocky Graham says, doing the ball flap coach. Doing the ball flap coach? What does that mean? What's the ball flap? That like that? Is that what we're calling the ball flap? I guess that is a ball flap. All right. All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your membership and your support, my brother. All right. YouTube, I'm going to look for Loot 10 Tex. Is it Tex or TX? There it is. Okay, I got that far. Videos. Okay. Where's the goddamn Clydesdale? 4 weeks ago. Okay, what about under shorts? Prototypes are in. Description. No. Dude, you got to link your shit everywhere. Go to your YouTube and link that shit everywhere. All right, I got to go to search. Loot. There he is. All right, hopefully he's got it linked on his Instagram. Pre-order. Okay, cool. All right, so let me share this guy with you. So this is the Clydesdale from New Breed EDC. Sorry, I kept saying just Loot 10. Everybody's got 2 fucking names. How dare you? I'm just kidding. I have 2 names. Yeah, here it is, guys. That's the Clydesdale. She has a big blade. And that's not normally my thing, but it looks freaking cool. So I'm excited to check it out. It's got a poon. It's got like a cleavery look, but also like a, I don't know. Looks cool. I love the handle design. It looks very ergonomic. And we have a similar build quality as the, build as the Jetstream. You have titanium with a liner lock, steel liner lock. It is Kubi as well on this. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, Mark, if you're watching this, you got to put the price on here. It doesn't have the price anywhere on here until you hit add to cart. Because I went and looked when you first dropped it before I shared it. $115 though, guys. 115 bones. 14C in titanium. That's pretty sick, in my opinion. Yeah. Then you can get the price once you add it to your cart. So if you put the price, I think that would be good. It says pre-order now on Shopify. So wait, when I go to checkout, where does it take me then? Does it take me to Shopify or something? Oh shit. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would just add the price to the website though, and then you'd be good. All right, I'm going to shut up now. So those are those 2 knives and the Jetstream. Very, very cool for everybody who is involved in those. I am excited for everybody. I hope they all do extremely well. You guys all work your asses off and deserve it. So, yeah. Let's see. Now I'm behind. Now I'm behind. Hot peppers go on dogs. Okay. How much was an early bird pass when they were on sale? I think they were like $60, $70. Chicago dog has celery salt. What the fuck is that? It's just like it's a spice of some sort. Yeah, I don't know. Full-time YouTube Divo Kev scares me a bit. You'll own the internet. Hell yeah, baby. I want to own the internet. It's my goddamn goal. Own the internet. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. 10 p.m. here. Yo, Gina, what up? How are you? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing good. Kyle Coonley says, my books are back open, FYI. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. His books are open if anybody needs knives sharpened. Get y'all shit sharpened by Kyle. He does a great job. So highly recommend you hit him up. It's Klingenberg on sharpening on Instagram. And he might be able to drop an email in here too. The show is crazy. I spoke for 8 to 10 hours straight. Still tired. Yeah, dude. It's crazy, isn't it? Did you see all the new Jaegers that are dropping? I saw some of them on Instagram earlier. I think I saw 2 versions. The NC Blade one and the Rec one. I don't know. Are they doing a pre-order again? I feel like by now we should be able to just order those, get them in, and then buy them, right? But then again, pre-orders are helpful to know what you need and all that. And if you have 20 different versions, you know, I don't know if I would pre-order one this time, though. Just wait till they come in and then buy one off somebody who doesn't end up wanting it. Last time I ordered like 4, and I don't know. Yeah. We didn't push them at Blade like planned. Ian, our Hanson stole the show. 140. Normally you get $5 off with the pass he gave. And while I'm in the chat, I'm definitely sending a super chat everyone. Sweet, dude. I'm going to do a tutorial on that flip for sure. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that, man. You should be good. Yo, Randy, what's up, man? Mark Ridgewell, what up? Nuts for Knives, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see everybody again. It's been a few weeks, a couple weeks, or whatever. I'm bummed I missed the nip at Blade. Oh, you didn't get to handle it, or you missed buying it? That blue is so sick. Is that what you guys bought? Did you get the blue ones? We sold out of the blue ones pretty quick. And then we actually left the show with like 4 mashes. 4 of the black. We brought only 20 and we left with 4. So I don't know, man. It was weird. I expected the mashes to like sell really fast, but people were all over the ponies. We sold the ponies like crazy. We sold a lot of prototypes. We probably sold like 15 or 20 prototypes. I don't know how many, but we sold a fucking lot. We were like, we're only going to sell 1 of these, and we ended up like selling everything. We sold 4 of the button lock prototypes, 3 of the nips. I mean, that's fucking 7 right there. A few mashes, lushes, growlers. Yeah, we probably sold 20 prototypes total. That was crazy. And then the buzzes were kind of slow too. I don't know how many of those we sold to like just people walking by, but then Knife Center came and like cleaned us out. So we sold like 40 of them in the Knife Center. So go to Knife Center, buy a buzz. And then everybody dropped them like the same day. The other day, I think Blade HQ, White Mountain, and Knife Center all have buzzes right now. So I guess that's good. We'll have something in stock for a while. CWFT, was it like $100 tee? Oh, I got it for free. He gave me this tee because I bought this. I bought a black DLC Blasted titanium micro Arcadian or micro click. Then I put my Zircuti clip on there. Look at this thing. Fucking love this flashlight to death. Obviously, because I bought two. Or I have two. I bought this one. I already have a machined polished tie. And we're thinking about getting some of these for Divo. I think we're going to try to do like a little exclusive sort of thing where we get DLC ones from him and then we put a blue clip on it. And then we'll sell them on our site. At least that's the plan right now. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, I absolutely love this light. So I bought another one. I bought this and I bought this. And that is all I bought at the show. I bought a iMamba from Arnaud Bernard. If you guys, you should watch my Blade Show video because I explain it. I don't want to go over it a bunch here, but basically I reviewed one of these a year or two ago and I loved it. I wanted it, but the detent was too light. And they fixed that. They went to caged bearings instead of loose, and they increased the detent. They adjusted like the way they do the detent or whatever, and it's so good now. And so I went over to the table and picked it up, and I was just expecting it to be the same, but I had heard people raving about them recently, and I was like, yeah, I'll go check it out. And I picked this up, and I was like, damn. And then I just, they remembered me. They were like, yeah, we fixed the detent and shit. And I was like, what? And I always wanted this snakeskin one. But when I got the original one, I just didn't want to spend $550 at the time on a knife. That seemed like a lot, right? 2 years ago or whenever that was. So they had this one at the show, $560. I just paid cash and got it. And I'm fucking stoked. So those are my pickups at the show. And I was tightening the insert screw because it was kind of walking out every once in a while. And I took it out so that I could just re-Loctite it or something. And it would not thread back in. The threads on the screw stripped out. So I hit them up and they're sending me a new screw. And I found this like Lynch screw that fit in there for now. Just so, because I want to carry it. I didn't want to put it on the sidelines. And even without the screw, it works fine. It's kind of weird, but it's like press fit in there. So the insert, but yeah, this thing's sweet. If the Field Duty and the Mash had a baby, what? It would be a Jetstream? Okay. But the Field Duty or the Mash, neither of them have a flipper tab. If you're blind, they look the same. You guys are funny. The giveaway tonight. I figured, since I took a week off, I would load you guys up. So I got a whole box of shit here. I got a bunch of Olight stuff, some knives, some lights, some gadget thing. It's a lot of stuff, but I figured you guys deserve it. You deserve it for waiting a week. No Lefty live for a week. Must have been torture. There's nothing new under the sun, which any knife you could pick up look like. Yeah. That's just, yeah. It's made by Kubi. However, we were in talks with a very well-known company for a V2 stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see that iMamba, and how are you liking it still? Oh, okay. Well, hey, I just answered that. I love it, dude. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Fake Damascus 440 stainless spring assisted. I don't know what knife we're talking about, but you missed 2 super chats. What super chats did I miss? 10:07. That was at 10:07. Are they the ones that I got? Yours and this one? I think that's what you're talking about. Okay, let me go back down again. Let me go back to this. Come on. All right. All right. Saw that. Lefty just dropped a video. Should we all go watch it? Lefty? Lefty? Did I drop another video? Who knows? It's possible. It's very possible. Any chance more stouts are released? So we have the V2 prototyped. We are getting, we're tweaking it a little bit, and we're getting the new prototypes very soon from Baaaackkk. And then we're going to do a pre-order on this guy. So yeah, but not the same stout. This is the V2. We're switching to Baaaackkk, making a bunch of changes for the better. We're going to do this one in Vanx. So it should be pretty damn sick. And we're just waiting on this prototype so we can do the pre-order on it. But yeah. So yes. And I got the prototype for the US made growler. Stoked on this guy. Woo! Shank knives killed it. We're going to do this sort of working finish with a 80s camo carbon inlay. Magna cut at 63. Really excited for this one. We're going to do like small 20-piece runs to start, see how people like it, and we'll go from there. So we are just waiting on the final quote, and then we're going to pull the trigger and do it. So hopefully in the next couple months, you'll see the first batch. What is everyone's favorite budget Megaron knife? Fuck, what's that one called that was the best? Oh, god damn it. Had a weirdish name. I can't remember the name of it now. You guys can sound off. We all thought it was the best one. Never mind. Catching up. There we go. Oh, God. That would be videos of Kev every minute. Yeah. You'd be in trouble. How would I go about getting salt? Yeah, dude, you lose your voice pretty quick. I went with lozenges for day 2, and that helps so much. My voice never actually disappeared this time. Usually it's gone. Let's see. Who's this chick with the buzzed head? Yo, what up, G-Ball? How you doing, man? Kev, I'm going to name my next child after you. By the time you actually read this chat, he will be able to drive himself over to your house and introduce himself. Damn, you work fast, man. You did all that in 9 minutes. What up, Dylan? How you doing, man? Ratchman, what up? Price on the flashlight with the Divo clip. So I think he said retail on the DLC ones is going to be $525. So they would be $525. That's the same price it would be if you bought it from him without the clip or without a blue clip. So $525 because of the DLC, I guess. I think normally they're $475 now. Just standard titanium, $475, but with the DLC, $525. It's obviously all done in the US and everything. Fucking love that light so much. I should get a discount. Put the Damascus backspacer Zerker tie. Yeah. That does look sweet, man. Glad you like it. I have a Zerker tie backspacer for my stout that I still need to swap. Yeah. It looks really good with Zerker tie on it. Wrong chat. I don't know. I don't want to read what you put in there, man. So many people are using Kubi. That's why I think slowed down. Yeah. Dude, that's what I was telling you, man. It's the downside to us. When I say us, I mean me, you, other people using OEMs and being transparent. We go around telling people who makes our knives, so other people want to use them because they know that they're good, right? So that's why some people don't tell you the OEM, because they don't want you to do that, and then they get their project slowed down or whatever. So it's kind of a double-edged sword telling people, but I prefer to just tell people so they know what they're getting, who they're getting it from, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, 560 for that ain't bad. Yeah, for the iMamba, fuck yeah. Two-tone still a thing on the Stout V2. I don't know. I think I will open it up to dealers. If dealers want an exclusive, if one of them wants the two-tone, we could do that. I'm just kind of afraid of doing it ourselves because we'd have to order at least 100 of them. I don't know if I could sell 100 two-tone blades. Oh, and you know what? If we do Baaaackkk, it's kind of dumb, right? Like, why would you coat Baaaackkk? Yeah, that's just kind of silly, honestly. With the two-tone, you'd have some showing, but it still kind of seem weird, right? I received my pony, and it's perfect. Thanks for the excellent customer service. Yeah, no problem, dude. Of course. I need to stock away $1K for blade next year, 500 for travel, and 500 for my dream Sabenza. Nice, dude. By then, that dream Sabenza would be like 800. Tiguas. What about him? Great designer. Really enjoying his stuff lately. Moyaro, that's it. That's the baller one. By the way, G-Ball, I saw your video today. I didn't get a chance to comment. That happens a lot, by the way, guys. I watch a lot of your videos, everybody. I try, and I just can't leave comments because I'm like driving or eating or I'm just doing it between shit. But I saw your video today on the 7 knives with great action or whatever, and first off, you fucked up and you didn't put the stout in there. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. But secondly, that chillin', you bought that off me, and I put skiffs in it because it's an Italian knife. It comes with steel bearings. So it's brass caged, but the bearings are steel, and it was dog shit. I actually tuned the lock bar a little bit too to add a little bit of pressure, so that's why the detent's fucking amazing. So that knife does not come that good. Like, it was okay, but like I had to pimp it out a little bit. Just saying. So what you should have done is put me on the list. I'm just kidding. How was the BO this year at Blade Show? I don't know, man. It didn't smell too bad. My pits were okay, you know? My only purchase at the show was the EMP Relative. After handling it, couldn't leave without it. Yeah, dude, the Relative is sick. Love the Relative, man. So he's doing a drop this Saturday. So this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, you can get yourselves a Relative. He's also dropping Mokutai kits and all that shit too. So shout out to John, good dude. And the Relative is just a banger, guys. Just one of those knives, man. Everything came together for him perfectly, and I could not be more happy for him. Sick ass knife right here. We really need to get through all the stuff I got in, but I'm afraid to get behind again. Later pizza. We have a knife designer here. Where's Maddie? Is Maddie here? Where's Maddie? Maddie? There he is. Yo, the world's best knife designer. I got to check out his prototype. It's a design he's doing with Kaiser. It's called the Phoenix, named after his son, not the city. And it is very good. So I am happy to say that Maddie can design a knife. Great job, dude. Great job, dude. Let's see. $5.25. I'll sell y'all a box of matches for $5.25. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the best flashlight in the world. You know? Flashlight for me is like I'm pretty good at it with some things. Like the flashlights, I don't go by collecting them, right? Like I have a lot because I get sent other flashlights and stuff. But like the custom-y, like high-end stuff, I have 2 of these now. I only had one before, obviously, but this is the only light that I want, you know? Although I did see La Lima Metalcraft has a clicky Hoku coming out at some point, and I do want to try that. Only picked up 2 knives of Mordax and the pony style. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. It was a pleasure meeting you too, Iron Sight 23. Even though I'm not sure who you were at the show, thank you so much. And I enjoyed meeting everybody. What versions of the nip made the cut? So there's a all stonewash with titanium and blue. So the one we prototype with the blue. And then there's a murdered out one with titanium all murdered out with black wash blade. And then there's 2 camo carbons. There's black pearl. Originally we were going to do double black, but they can't do it in the size and thickness we needed. So we get it up. Oh, and it was like triple the price if we did get it. And we didn't know that ahead of time. We got quoted incorrectly on accident. So we ended up changing it to black pearl, which I like just as much anyway. That's what we had on the M3 Growler prototype. So we did the double black with belt satin, and then we did purple and violet, or lavender and violet with belt satin. That's what we have so far. We're about to place the order this week. I'm just waiting on one dealer to see if they want in. So there might be one more, but I doubt it. And I think we're going to order 500 total. Y'all see the Cetus is out. Got my black one ready to go. Yeah, Blade Banter, Orion Knives, they dropped the Cetus. Definitely check that out. If somebody could drop a link, that would be great. A lot of stuff dropping this week, huh? Reverend Buffalo, what up? Chris Hinkle, what up? Todd Carr, what's going on? I'm digging the blade on the Cetus. Yeah, the Cetus is cool. I got to handle it at the show. Man, oh man, it's so hard to hit on women these days. Let's see. Brand New American, what up? Jay Cameron, what up? G-Bo, I didn't know that, brother. I only suspected it was good initially. After you fucked with it, it's amazing. Somehow. JK, that thing is sweet, and I got a video coming dedicated just to you, bro. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. That doesn't sound good. I'm that one person that can't get hooked into EMP. That relative looks more tolerable than most of mine. Than most of your what? She was so hot. I don't know who you're talking about. Anyone know when next drop will be for XOM? They're not out. And do you mean the mini or what I have? Because they showed a mini at the show that people were buying, which I did not get to handle because the only ones I saw when I walked by Riot were daggers, and I don't care about those. This is the M, which is the not mini. I don't know. I guess M does stand for mini, though, right? Because it's smaller than the original. I don't fucking know. But I don't know when these are coming back. They just did another drop, didn't they? So I don't know. I would look around. There might be some already available. What are your initial thoughts on the new Jack Wolf? Okay, so we can talk about that because bam! I opened this up a couple hours ago, actually, so that I could show it off tonight. So this is the Gunslinger Jack, and it is a bolster lock. So I was telling Ben, it's kind of ironic that it looks like next week Urban EDC is going to finally do the pre-order on the Barley. So our Divo knives Barley design, that is an Urban EDC knife. So it's the Urban EDC Barley. It's our design. Is going to be dropping as a pre-order next week, it looks like, with their gear drop, which is awesome. So if any of you guys have been looking forward to picking one of these up, that should be happening next week. And then, so slip joint, Divo design, and then bam, a locking Jack Wolf 2 days later. I just think that's hilarious. I got the purple haze one. You can see I already fucked the clip up. I use my shit. And dude, I don't know how he does it, man. He just has an attention to detail, and it all carries through, and it doesn't matter what he does, because this is very good. Now, it's not a guillotine, so it doesn't have much lock bar. It doesn't have any lock bar access, actually, but it has 2 chamfers in there, and it actually works really well. You just kind of get your thumb in, and it disengages. But like I said, it doesn't guillotine or anything, right? So you have to just close it like this, which works just fine. This one has an excellent detent. I handled some at Blade Show, and there was a variance, just like any knife. Some were light, some were more medium, which is what I would say this is. I didn't see any that were like strong, because it's a front flipper. You're not gonna want that. So, it's going to vary knife to knife, but I think most people are just going to be happy with it. Listen to the ting when it closes, though. It's crazy. Has a really good acoustics. Pops open. Sometimes it tings when you disengage, which is crazy. And it's just because it has a full hollow grind. I mean, he literally transferred the full hollow grind over to a locking model. So it's like a silly thin behind the edge hollow grind. And that's why it doesn't, guillotine shut. It just has no weight behind it, I'm sure you could tune it a little bit to be looser. This is, out of the box. I haven't touched it. The only thing I did was put a little bit of KPL heavy on the detent ball, because it was pretty rough. It needs to break in the detent track, but that's normal. Yeah, it's really good. Reverse flick lefty is money. Front flipper for me, left-handed, is money, because I'm used to just grabbing the scale as I fail it. It's kind of weird holding it up, but there you go. Yeah, I really like it. It doesn't have a reversible clip, though, Gina, so I do wish, that's one of my gripes. I wish he had just put that filler tab right here. I mean, it was just begging to have it here and then have it be reversible. I don't think anybody would have really cared. It's already got color all over it. It actually would have kind of tied it in. So we didn't get that, but I don't really care. I carry right-handed knives anyway. But yeah, it's fidgety. It's fun. It's cool. And it's bigger. This is a blown up sharpshooter, basically. So really cool. It's going to come in, I think, pink, purple, green, like toxic, I think, gold. And was there one other? Blue and blue. Yeah, you hear that thing just hammer out? Lock nice and smooth, no stick of any kind. Lockup is at 30%, you know? Yeah. I mean, if I had my druthers, it would have a reversible clip and I would have some lock bar access here. Like I said, it works. I always like having a cutback, you know? He did have skiffs made for these, so I don't know if he's going to be selling them or you can just get them from skiff, but they take 1/8 pivot, so tiny pivot, 3/64 ball bearings. I might try that out. I think I have a set laying around and see if that does anything, but I don't think it will. I mean, it's solid as a rock side to side. And it's smooth. Once I put the oil on the detent ball, it's smooth as hell. You know, it's just a light ass blade. You know, it's not going to drop shut. Sounds so good though. So anyway, that's the gunslinger. Cole, what up, dude? Had I known it was yours, I might have stopped and actually picked it up. You talking about the Phoenix? Hell yeah. Mars Salt. Yeah, La Lima, I had a Hoku twisty and I just can't get over twisties, you know. But not in the budget. Yeah. Shit's expensive, man. But if you just get one good one, I mean, it's like having a good knife. Yeah, we talked about the V3 earlier. I'm probably going to wait until they come out if they do a pre-order. Just, I don't know. You a lot taller than I thought. I'm 6'1". I had a few people say that, and I'm like, no, you're just short. I don't hit on women. I hit on people helping out at the EMP booth. So you're hitting on Kara? It's fucked up. He wears risers. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, God. What else? You get lost in my eyes. When hitting on women, do not use the line, "It's just a knife in my pocket. I'm not happy to see you." Oh, God. We do not need lessons on hitting on women here. Can't help you. I got to go. You'll probably see this in an hour, but I wanted to let you know that I haven't lost my tactile pen. Okay. You're going to lose that shit. Casey told me he would never buy an expensive knife because he'd lose it. And then at the show, he bought a tactile, that son of a bitch. I typed Pony Stout so much, my auto spell fills it in. Hell yeah, dude. I love mine in Toxic. You're talking about the gunslinger? Nice. Yes, you can flick the shit out of this. That's lefty, dude. Right-handed, I can fucking hammer this thing. It's like crazy. It's fucking good, man. I handled it for a few minutes, but not for $400. It's $350. I mean, that's a difference. $350 and $400. What about the Baaaackkk that Tri-State bought? Yeah, that's great, dude. I got to handle his, actually. I got to handle a couple at the show. I kind of want one, honestly. It's really good. German made. It's just not good left-handed, if I remember correctly. So, Donnie, what up, dude? What up? Barley looks gnarly. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked on the barley. I am stoked on the barley. What up, Kev? Glad you're loving the gun stock or the gunslinger. Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it. Y'all got me. Yeah, I was telling people in my unboxing, for the first like 3 days after I found out about it, I was almost like disappointed. Like, not because I knew, not because I thought it wouldn't be good or whatever, right? Like, I know shit's always going to be good. But I was like, damn, like, you got me hooked on slip joints. You got me over here like a fucking crackhead, and then you just drop a locking knife? I was just like, no, where's my slip joint? My brain couldn't fucking comprehend it. But I've come around. I'll accept your locking knife for now, but I need a slip joint next time. Yeah, it's very, very good. It's very, very good. But I think it's hilarious that these are kind of dropping the same day or week. If it's at Urban EDC, it's gonna be $3,600. Yeah. They're working on pricing. I've been asking what the price is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like mid twos to like mid to high twos is my guess. I don't have an exact number, but that seems about right for Urban EDC. And that's on the pre-order. So the retail is going to be a lot higher. So I would just get one on pre-order if you can. But I fucking love this thing. I mean, the choil on it just makes it so useful, especially to people who don't slip joint and just want to try it, you know. Sweet ass knife. Hopefully they can work with Troy to have some custom slips made for when they drop or whatever. I don't know how that works. But that would be cool because it would almost be blasphemy for me to have a design come out and not have Troy's slips somehow intertwined with that. But yeah, we're excited about this one. Colin and I have been patiently waiting. We designed this last spring and we weren't sure if there was a market for slip joints like that. This was before I think Ben ever sold a knife, Jack Wolf. And, you know, he's the smart one. He went for it. And we kind of were like, maybe we should see if we can license it or something so we don't have to, you know, try to fund it or whatever. And lo and behold, he created a market and we played it safe. And it took this long. It took like 9 months for prototypes and another 6 for them to release it. And then the pre-order. So, but it's coming. Slowly but surely, the barley will exist. But yeah, Donnie, we got to do some cross-posting, bro. We got to work together, bro. All right. Sean, is the Riot XOM Mini going into production or was it? It's going to be a production knife, dude. They're going to sell the shit out of those. Yeah, you're good. I really like the gold one. If it wasn't for the slippies, would anyone have bought a knife in that design? What design? If it wasn't for the slippies, are you talking about the gun stock? It's a very popular pattern. I don't know what you're saying. You mean if the sharpshooter didn't exist, or I don't know. All American Maker, what up? Tri-State, I'll be patiently waiting a Venom Jack or laid back Jack bolster lock. Oh yeah. I would like to see no, because we kind of have our own version of it actually. I was gonna say like a midnight or something, but the Lush that we're doing is kind of like that, I guess. We based this off of the barley, which is funny because Ben was around when we were designing this, and he obviously couldn't say shit about his knife coming. But I guess they kind of have similarities, you know. Long pull, titanium with the inlay. Ours obviously has the wire reversible clip. And a little bit of a different flipper design. It's a top flipper and a front flipper. So, but kind of funny. Ting. Yeah, the ting is crazy, dude. That's what you get. Deep ass hollow grinds get you that. What got you into knives? I don't know. I guess like I first bought like a decent knife when I was like 18 or so, when I was dating this chick, and I would go shooting with her dad, and I was looking around the store at the range, and they had those little Boker subcoms, and for some reason I wanted one, so I bought one. It was like $45 at the time, which was dog shit. But I had that knife. I still have it, I think. I tried to like sharpen it up, and it's just fucking god awful. But that's what kind of got me into it. And then I would watch gun YouTube. I would watch like Such and Hickok 45 and shit. And then who's that dude? Was it Such? I think, who would show knives occasionally. And that somehow got me to Nick Shabazz. And then Nick Shabazz got me to like Slicey Dicey. And then I went down like a smaller channel rabbit hole. I think the one that I watched the most early on was Ray, Everyday City Carry. This was like 2019, something like that. And I bought a few knives, like a Bug Out, a Wii, a ZT. I remember the first time I spent like $200 on a ZT, I was like in shock. I was all like stressed out about it, spending that much money, and like it was and that was a different time in my life where I didn't have money, not that I have like money now, but like I can buy knives and shit. I'm not worried about it. And yeah, that's what kind of got me into it. And then COVID hit, and then it was game over. Like I went down that YouTube rabbit hole, and then I started buying all types of shit. I tried like Tucson's and fucking Civivis and all that shit, and Spydercos, and the progression that I think a lot of people take. You go like start working your way up budget, and then you spend 100, 150, buy a Spyderco Benchmade, and then you just kind of keep going down the rabbit hole. You start talking to people. I got on the Instagram, and at that time started the Lefty account in 2020, and then by the end of the year I started a channel. So like just kind of how it goes. And then I guess another year later I started a knife company. I kind of got bit by the bug a little bit. I'm with you, Kev, on the Lefty carry. Maybe something like that soon. Yeah, I mean, it just seems silly to me. That's the one thing on this knife that seems silly to me, is it literally comes with a filler tab. Like, just fucking, you could have put it here, And Ben's a lefty, like, but that tells you right there, man. Ben has that. He has that designer brain. You know what I mean? He's got that artist brain that I don't have. And to him, that filler tab is a sore fucking spot. Like, stands out and looks like shit to him, right? And that's why he didn't do it. And I get that. That's fine. I mean, it's just, it's his knife. But that's why when you look at a Jack Wolf, there's like nothing out of place. Every detail is thought about. Everything is dialed in, right? So it makes sense to me why something that seems so obvious to me was probably a big sticking point to him. He probably thought about it for a while, and he weighed all that shit. Like, I'm a lefty. People are going to give me shit. Kev's going to talk shit on his live stream, but I can't do it, and I respect that shit. I didn't even talk to him about it. And I just went through that whole conversation. That's what would have happened. I respect you, Ben. I respect your decision. Woo! Hear that thing though? Oh, man, it's so good. Oh, goddamn. All right. Putting it down. Those are dropping next Friday. Let me see. Detent ramps do fix a lot of knives. It's an easy mod to do. Anyone can do it. Sure. But detent ramps are the worst thing in the world a lot of time. And people overuse it on designs and fuck their knives up. And I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about making this drop shut or something, it's not because there's something stopping it. It's not the detent catching it. Like the detent is right here, right? It doesn't even fall that far, right? I have to shake it down. It's just such a light blade. And then you have a good amount of that blade inside of the handle, which is why even on an 1/8 inch pivot, 3/64 balls, there is no side to side at all. I mean, it is a freaking bank vault because he has enough of that handle in there. He's got a stop pin in a perfect position. Lockup's really good. So you just disengage, kick it down, you're good to go, right? I bet you could loosen the pivot and then it would just fall past, but it would probably be a little loose at that point. I might try the skips to see if I can get that balance, but I honestly don't even care. Like, this is a knife I'm fine doing this with. And honestly, it's kind of fun because you roll it down and then you're right there on that flipper tab and you can kick it back up. So I would like to see the jimping come like all the way up too, though, because it stops right there. Be nice if it went up and around. Like if there was a jump up here or something, it'd be pretty sick. Now you can get great leverage on that corner. But you know, those are little nitpicks. Let's see. Sehr gut. Later, Donnie. Kev won't see this till 3:05. Okay. Yeah, that was 15 minutes ago. Am I that far behind? 350 is still too much. Yeah, then you just don't pay it, man. But it's not too much. Like, he's selling these for what he has to sell them for to keep his business going. And trust me, he's not raking in fucking major profit. Like, he's probably making less than the dealers are. He has to sell these to dealers, right? So he has to pay the OEM, pay all the shit to get them packaged and do all that, then pay the dealer, right? And then he gets his cut. Just, if he sold them directly, he might be able to do it for, you know, 250, 300, but that's not his business model, right? So you either buy it or you don't, but I don't think it's too expensive. I would pay $350 for this. I mean, think about it. This is $350 without the Timascus, right? That's $350. This is $350. This is $300. This is G10 and titanium and LC200N. That's $300. This is G10 and titanium. This is like $325 or something. This is carbon fiber D2. This is $29. All right, this is your knife. Go get this one. This is the cheap. This is the best value. Like, it's just what shit costs. Like this Stout V2, this is going to be $375 retail, most likely. We're going to do a pre-order and we'll do it at $325 so people can buy in a little cheaper earlier. But it costs money to make a good knife. Like, you know, sometimes you get lucky and you have a good OEM, an affordable one that, you know, prices something well and you don't have dealers, you sell it direct and then you can sell it for less. But if you have the knife made exactly how you want it, detailed down to the fucking micrometer or whatever, which is what Ben does, and then you sell through a dealer, it's going to cost more money. $350, you know? The slip joints are $300, so I can see that this would be $350. It has a clip and a backspacer out of titanium and a filler tab instead of a steel spring. You know what I mean? That is going to be the difference in your cost. So You don't have to buy one though. Actually, if I take it like on the side like this and just kind of see, swings down. So it's just kind of hard when you're holding it up, but give it a little kick. This will break it great. If I put those skips in, I bet you it'd be even better. And looks like it's centered up. It was a little off center when I unboxed it. It's not, it doesn't have any play, but it looks like it's centered up. So that's good to know that if I take it apart, man, the backspacer is just gorgeous. Look at that. I'm gay for Cole. Well, half gay. Okay, nice. At the end of the show, he quoted $3.99 and an extra $40 for the slip. I couldn't believe it. What are you talking about? Let's see. I know the slips were $40. The custom ones he had made by Troy were $40, but I don't know about the $3.99. They're $3.50, so I don't know. Neves, for the love of God, I hope they make a locking warning or spear pine. A low drag, dude. How sick would a low drag be in a bolster lock? Basically, what Ben told me was if this does well, he's going to do more. So here's how you make that happen, Jared. You promote the shit out of it, and then you have people buy it. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Actually, I'll be promoting. I picked up a new dealer today. I got an affiliate link with House of Blades, and I got a discount code, Lefty10, 10% off at House of Blades. It won't work on this when they drop, but it'll work on stuff they have in stock now. So I got a link to House of Blades, and they also were kind enough to send me a Benchmade Narrows. I was trying to hunt one down to review, and I was about to buy it for $530 on their website. And then I just hit them up because I remember talking to him about a Jack Wolf, ironically, a few months ago. And I was like, dude, any chance you would send me a Narrows? And he was like, yeah, dude. And dude, I had tracking 10 minutes later. And I was like, well, you got like an affiliate program? Boom, signed up. It's on my link tree if anybody wants to pull it up and throw it in here. Watch him turn around and do every handle shape as a bolster lock. If they do well, here's what you guys got to understand. Ben is a businessman, right? Like his first priority is to make money. Like, yes, he's a knife guy, and he's more a traditional knife guy, a slip joint guy than a locking knife guy. But he saw that there was a market for people that would want locking knives. Like he basically brought a whole segment of the modern locking knife guy into the slip joint world. I'm one of them, right? I wasn't a slip joint guy until Jack Wolf really brought me in. So he knew that, and he figured I have these people who are into my knives. They like locking knives, right? They're buying my slip joints because they're good, and but what if I give them a locking knife? I could sell that shit, right? So he did it. And now he's going to see if you guys buy it, he's going to make more. So you just speak with your wallet, fucking buy one, and he'll make more, Bang. Hell yeah, son. I like that shit right there. Thank you, dude. I want a Narrows, but not for 500. Yeah. I feel you, man. Yo, what up, Ev? It's cracking, son. Did you check out the Big Idea tie frame live? We snagged a couple and it's pretty sweet, very unique, being so boxy but super comfortable. We don't talk about Big Idea here, my friend. I'm just kidding. Is it the utility knife? I did a review on that. It was, it was all right. Or do they come out with something else? Y'all need to collab with Neves. All right. Jared, draw up a knife, son. Let's do it. We're working with somebody else already on something called the Fireball. Take a guess. Take a guess. I want a Lush too, dude. I wonder if the gunslinger will give away the OEM. Lots more identifying parts on a locker than a slip. Yeah, I thought the same thing, but looking at it, I still have no fucking clue. A lot of people are saying, well, it's still Riot, because he's just throwing people off the scent with that whole, they fucked him over thing. But I don't know. I just don't think Riot could keep up with a monthly schedule. Like, there's just no fucking way Riot could do that from all the shit I've heard from people. So I don't think it's Riot. So I don't know. I don't think it gives it away. For me, anyway. I haven't figured it out. Probably overthinking it. It's probably just like fucking Kaiser or something. But I've never seen them do a belt satin. It's like every time I think I know who it is, I'm like, yeah, but they don't do this, So it's good, it's good for him that he has it dialed in with somebody, and, who cares? Whoever it is fucking crushes. So Nothing Fancy. Yes, that's who it is. Nothing Fancy. Yep. And that got me to Such, though. I owe Divo 100. You owe me $100 or us? Why? Oh, right. That's right. You bought a growler on credit or something. You didn't have cash at the show. I remember. Colin told me. You can just PayPal us, dude. It's just info@deboknives.com. You can PayPal that over, and that'll cover it. I've been a member for 15 months. Hell yeah, dude. Did something pop up? Shit. If it did, my bad. I didn't see it. It's the one thing I hate about StreamYard. Does anybody in your life get annoyed by the sound of fidget? No, I just don't. I don't fidget in front of people like that. I'm not sometimes my parents do. I'll be over there like with my kid, and I'll just be like fucking around, and they'll give me shit. This thing's awesome, by the way. This is from 3DC Printings. I have one of these in the giveaway. It's called the Snapback. Comes with two of these little cubes things, whatever. And it's so good. It just goes up and down, whatever you want to do. But it's so loud and fun and snappy. And if you push down, you can make it silent. But I love this thing. And it's like $15. Go over to 3DC Printings. Use my code Lefty20. Lefty20 now gets you 25% off. But yeah, these are awesome. Snapback. I still got a bunch of knives to show you guys. I just need to. I'm skipping ahead. Sorry, guys. I owe Divo $100. Yep. I'm not willing to spend my whole paycheck on one knife. Yeah, dude, you should never do that. If a knife costs your whole paycheck, don't spend it on knives. Put that money, pay your bills, put that money in the bank, brother. Yeah. Your mom makes $3.50 per hour, if you know what I mean. Just bought a Griffin, Kev. Sick, dude. Oh, the yeah. That's another one. See, I wanted to show you guys a bunch of stuff. So this is the Griffin from Kituo. I believe is it JLK Knives? Fuck. Man, I can't remember all these damn acronyms. It's fucking difficult. DJK Knives. DJ Knives Co. Basically, it's two guys. I've talked to them on Instagram. Really cool guys. I'm sorry, I just can't remember acronyms. And they kind of each designed a knife, as far as I can tell, and they're both coming out. But they're kind of co-branding stuff. I don't know, it's hard to explain and hard to understand for me, but either way, this knife's really cool. It's called the Griffin, and it's coming out branded as Katuo, which is Reich. It's Reich's parent company, apparently. Parent company. And it's got all the deployments, but it doesn't feel Vosteed-y. Vosteed just has this we drew a knife and threw 80 deployments on it. Here you go, right? This is we designed a knife around these three things, and they work really well together. So you have a hole for deployment, obviously, reverse flicking. You could thumb flick it, but, it's a button lock. It's a little harder, but there you go. You have a front flipper, which you can obviously front flip. Then you have a back flipper. And then you have a button. A button to button deploy it. And it's very well done. Dead centered. Titanium. You got a carbon fiber inlay down here. I do wish that inlay kind of transferred up here or something. It kind of looks a little naked right here, but very, very well done. This, to me, this is what I want the Max Ace Babylon to be. The Babylon was such a good idea, but they just made it too big. And then they put those stupid studs on it. And the Babylon could have been so good. This basically takes care of that and then adds a flipper and a front flipper. It's so good. And then it's got super futuristic angular lines, right? Look at that choil. Right? Look at this cutout. So it has that gnarly look, and you'd think it would be uncomfortable, but it's super ergonomic in the hand as well. So it has very good ergonomics. It's a great cutter, very thin, nice slicey grind. You have a poon spoon, perfectly designed to hold my thumb anyway, and I'm in that choil comfortably. I don't feel like I'm going to get cut or anything. And I'm back here in this grip. It's just really well designed and thought out. M390 steel. It's all milled out inside. Got great weight to it. I'm going to be passing this one around to some other channels to check out. And keep your eyes peeled for this. It is available right now. So this is the Griffin. Let's go check it out. I believe it is going to be available at the Katuo website. See if I can find that. Yep. Katuo Knife USA. Here we go. So they have all the Reich knives. Here's some videos and shit. Here's some stuff they have available. I don't know why they kind of rebranded as Katuo instead of Reich or whatever. It's kind of weird. Excuse me, but they did. Let me see if I can find hot products, maybe. No. Katuo knife, EDC. Okay, so they have a drop down for each. Interesting. And here it is. This is the Griffin. $250. Yeah, that's stupid to me. So you're looking at $250 for titanium, carbon fiber, M390, extremely well done button lock. And it's $250. HRC 59 to 61. That's fine for me. I don't give a shit about that. If it was 58 to 60, I'd be putting up a fuss. Very, very well done. I got to give these guys credit. And David Jin is the designer on this one. And then the other gentleman, I can't remember his last name. It's Japanese, and I just don't want to say it wrong. He has a model that they're doing, and that one's coming out either later this month or later this year, they said. And it's also extremely good looking. So I can't wait to check that out as well. So yeah, that is the Griffin. Check it out. I'll put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to check it out. There you go. Let's see. $350 because she $350. Mine was Sunday for $350. Yeah, I don't know what that $399 was all about. Maybe it was a joke or something. JWK needs more promotion. Already the plan. It's too good not to. I don't know what you're talking about. But House of Blades over KC and BHQ. Are they that big? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was talking to them quite a bit today. Really cool dudes anyway. I use links for Blade HQ as well, but I don't have like a connection with them. I mean, we sell them stuff with Divo, but like I don't have like a guy I talk to about affiliate stuff. Like I just go through this share a sale website where I can link their shit because they have everything. It's like Amazon, right? I can link a lot of things, which is good for me. If I'm doing a review on this and I can link it, I should, right? And that's one way you can do that. Chris is the homie. Yeah, that's who I was talking to. Great dude. Great dude. I looked at material cost. It ain't cheap. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot that goes into it. Material, finishing, like what do you want? You know what I mean? If you just want to slap together a knife with these materials, you could do that for $250. But if you want it to be detailed and finished to excellence like this is, $350. You know, buy it, don't buy it. I should design a knife. Go ahead, design a knife, brother. Kaiser's doing like a designer of the month thing. They're doing it every fucking month. So there's gonna be a lot of designers out there soon, which is great. Let me see how. Let me see how. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Getting close. I'm skipping shit. Gunslinger looks sweet. Yes, it does. Chinese can't keep a monthly schedule, period. I mean, he's getting somebody to do it. Now, he's missing a month here and there, but pretty good. As soon as someone figures out their OEM, drops will go to once per quarter. Because everyone will be chasing that. Yeah, for real. He needs to just sign a deal with whoever it is that, you know, they won't do that, but who knows? Don't put your money in the bank. Okay, so Menno knife. What you sipping on? I got a boiling soda, cream soda. That's what I'm rocking. What are you rocking? And thank you for the $2. Here's your sack shake, sir. Papa Pita. That would be a good whittling knife. Yeah. Damn, I can't ever catch up. Brian, what up, dude? If you know Chris, he'll stick his neck out on some key blades. I don't know what the hell you're saying, but okay. Don't give away your secrets, bro. And don't throw Chris under the bus. Katuo is the biggest knife manufacturer in the world. You think so? Really? All right, well, then they're probably making the Jack Wolves. Thoughts on the newest J Cape? You want my honest opinion? Of course you do. You know, I'm all for the dude, you know, he's got a popular thing, he's got a cult following, and he does really well, and that's awesome. The newest one, it looks cool in concept to me that it has like a hidden insert screw and all this shit, but somehow it just looks off to me. It just doesn't look like a J-Cape kind of finished product, which is interesting, right? You see things on paper and you're like, ooh, but then in person, it's like, and then all the finishes they just don't work for me. All the different versions, like none of the combinations work for me personally. I know a lot of people bought them and love them, and that's great. I'm not hating. It's just not for me. And that's how I feel about that model. The V4 just doesn't work for me. So, and then they're $500. So, you know, Javon with the 10 Biznos. Great show, Goob. You guys killed. Thanks, man. Yeah, we had a great show, dude. We brought like 130 knives and we left with less than 20. So we did pretty fucking good. Yeah, it was an excellent show. And we had a lot of fun, and it's always a blast, you know. But I did my best this year to just stay put at the table, and I think I pulled that off pretty well. So I caught up. Hell yeah. All right, let me show you some stuff and get back behind. So Urban EDC sent some stuff in this week for their drop, which I do a weekly video, the What's Hot video, where I show you the new stuff for the week. And one of the things they sent me was this rock wall with Sagaha, which is pretty sick. So it's DLC and then it's washed. So it's called a dark wash on the scales. And then you just have a stone wash on the blades, Magna Cut. You guys know the rock wall. Pretty sweet knife. So they had those. And then they dropped the JG10 Baby Barlows. And this thing, I did not expect to like JG10. I fucking hate JG10, but something about it just is awesome. Yeah, Cubo, that was great. The Kaiser dinner was pretty sweet. But yeah, this thing's awesome. I have the original one in titanium and I love it. So they dropped these, not a pre-order. They actually dropped these and they are wonderful. Fallen in love with this thing. I kind of want to just buy it, but I know I have, too much. I'm not going to carry it, so I'm not going to do it. I already have one, but it's amazing. So I'd highly recommend the JG10 Baby Barlow. They also sent the new Minimalist. So this is the Urban Minimalist from Brandon. His design. It's a Urban EDC knife. And yeah. This one's not it's not my style, really. It's a little bit thick and heavy and big. It's just kind of big, which is not really me. I like smaller knives, lighter weight knives, that kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of if you took a Chavez and a Waypoint and kind of slammed them together. That's what this is. And I think that's cool. It's a cool mixture of knives, and they're doing a compound grind on this. Hopefully with a hollow back here would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big knife, right? Choke up. I got a lot of knife hanging out. It's got to be at least 3.5, maybe a little more. They used the f5.5 clip. This is my biggest point of contention on this knife, is the clip, because it is a hot spot, just like the F5 clip. If you squeeze down on that, you end up with a mark. It goes straight to the sky. It's just not a good clip. And left-handed, it sucks because I'm bearing down right on this. So hopefully they update that for the production version. I think they do plan to thin it out a little bit and make some other updates. So I'm sure it'll be really good when it comes out. So that's the Minimalist. Let me know what you guys think of that one. Straight back design. I love this blade shape up here. That's what makes me think of the Waypoint. This up here, I really love that look right there. All right. So and then I have in the batch 3 Factor. So Brian sent this over, or no, Brad from Screaming Pirate handed it to me at the show. I didn't even know it was coming, but Very cool. I think they did a much better job tying this all in with the full titanium build and just having that carbon backspacer instead of doing the like half carbon, half titanium. This just looks cleaner to me. I think this is the best factor so far. Look at that milling. I don't like the Timascus. It's like green, but it's cool. I just want them to do a belt satin one. But the detent is way better than the batch 2s, so that's good. Very well done. So that's the Factor B3. I showed you guys the Crispy Donut Community Chicago. I pinned the link to this one in the chat. If you guys are interested, you got to use the code EARLYBIRD to get in, all caps. But very cool. $135 on pre-order right now. I dig this quite a bit, actually. Very good Slurpee saber. Nice hollow grind. Kubi OEM. Yeah, it tings. Blade Bander. Can you hear it? I don't know if it picks it up. I have no idea where the mic is on this thing. Anyway, hopefully you heard one of those 87 tings. What else? Oh, I showed you the quiet carry. This is the new Drift LC. So this is the large contoured drift. Has this kind of P-shaped hole, a PP hole. Very cool. I kind of wish it had a full tie body. Not a big fan of this like striped G10, just not my style. But they do have it in orange. They have it in blue. I think they might have red. I'm not sure what other colors. But it's very cool. If you like big knives and cannot lie, I think you will like this. If you're a fan of the Quiet Carry 9, but maybe you want something just a little bigger, thicker, I think this will be good for you. LC 200N on bearings. Very well done. The thumb flick on this is so good. The thumb flick is amazing. And it just literally guillotines shut. Like, you got to watch out. Very cool. The detent on my pony is almost too much. I like to hear that, brother. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right. What else? Oh, Kaiser sent me a bunch of shit. So, oh, wait. First, I got the Chubby or the Stubby. This is from TACCOM. And I really like this. Funny enough, actually, the blade really reminds me of the Baby Barlow. Look at that. That's crazy. But yeah, TACCOM knives. It's a collaboration with Best Tech. So it's Best Tech and TACCOM. This is in 154 cm. These are $190. And they have some of the best, smoothest OTF action. I've been told that Best Tech actually makes a lot of OTFs. Can you hear the ting on this one? I've been wanting a little OTF. Yeah, this one's sweet, guys. Check it out. They're available. I think $190 is fair. I mean, it's aluminum, carbon fiber, 154. Very well done. I mean, the quality here is as good as anything I've seen made in the U.S. I mean, here's my my live wire. It's, I mean, equal. I mean, it's better, honestly. This has a little slop in it. you know? This is just smooth all around. Very well done. Yes, EMP or Baaaackkk is making that EMP EDC one. And yeah, they just apparently they make a lot of people's OTFs. So who knew? Very good. I like this. It's called the stubby, but I always call it the chubby because it's a little bit chubby because of those carbon fiber onlays. And then we get to the Kaisers. We have, it's called the stubby / chubby from TACCOM Knives. I don't know how to get to their website because they don't have it fucking linked on their Instagram, which is like a big no-no. Like you need to link shit on your website so that people can find it. It's taccom.com. Hold on, I'll pull it up. There you go. They have a bunch of stuff coming out. So here, if you go to shop, there it is, the stubby. Comes in bayonet and Wharncliffe. So the one I have here is the Wharncliffe. That's $190, and then the bayonet is $190 as well. So you can get it on their website there. It looks like they have a couple other ones available too. The Hornet, the Vigor, Nighthawk, Stinger, Barracuda, a few things. This one looks cool, the Wasp. But yeah, that's the website. I can drop it in if you want right here. There you go. The Stubby Chubby. EDM being my buddy. I love the Urban Minimalist. Awesome, dude. Baaaackkk Blindside looks sick. Yeah, Blade Ops is sending me some kind of new OTF. I've never heard of the company. It's called like No Stop, or I forget the name of the brand now, but it looks really good. So then Kaiser sent me the Clutch Lock Escort in Black Micarta and Blackwash. They also sent me one in burlap, and I hate the burlap. Like, they've been using this really poopy looking burlap, unfortunately. I hate to say it like that. I love them, obviously. Yeah. If you're from the EDM crew, please hype up the Urban Minimalist. I don't think he's going to have a problem selling those. He's got a huge fucking following, dude. Yeah, there you go. Black Micarta and Blackwash on the Escort. Very well done. It's got the clutch lock so you can adjust the detent and everything. Bang. Very good. This one's really cool. So this one is the Carnivorous V. So it's very interesting. It has a titanium lock side. It's a liner lock. But it has a micarta show side. It has like an MXG gear clip. Look at that. It's like a straight up MXG gear clip. Liner lock. Very well done. I mean, you got studs. You can reverse flick, and the detent is so good on the flipper. Oh, man. Blade shape is fantastic. Feels great in the hand. But it has this stupid glass breaker thing like the Zahn. Hate that. But it doesn't stick out very far, so I don't really understand it. Like, if you were going to skull crush with this, I don't know how much damage you would do. I mean, it would hurt if you poked me with this. But, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. And then it has what looks like a front flipper. But you can't front flip it because the detent is good, right? It's weird. It's an odd combination of things, like two-sided knife without a frame lock, and then these two things on the top of the blade that really make no sense. But it's cool. I actually really like it. It's the Coniferous V by Justin Greenwich. That was a shitty deployment. That was me. There it is. Very cool. I like this knife quite a bit. Very good for Friday night gas station fights at 7-Eleven. The glass break would work even though tiny. I like that location. It was like SOG did. Okay. And then they came out with, or these all drop on the 11th. They have a new Kobold 2. Okay. Okay, hang on. There you go. In aluminum. So it's black aluminum, hard anodized aluminum with a black wash blade, and it's 4V, which is pretty cool. CPM 4V, really good action. You'll notice it's not a guillotine like the micarta one, and that's because it just has the sweetest detent. That reverse flick, it's a pants creamer, guys. Makes me want to cream my pants hard. Very nice. And the detent's still soft enough, not soft, but it's still good enough that you can front flip it, no problem. I can even roll back flip it, but yet, it's perfect. Good ergonomics. It's a little thick for me. The Kobold is a little thick. They tend to do these liner locks with thick ass steel liners. I like it, but that would be a reason I probably wouldn't buy one. But really sweet. And then here's an interesting one. This one's called the Tion. This is a Styles design. And can anybody guess what the handle reminds me of? What does that handle remind you of? If you just look at that, what does that look like? I'm going to wait for somebody to guess it. To me, it looks just like a knife that is very popular. Yes. Good job, Salty. The Arius. It has like a fucking Arius handle down here, right? I don't mean like it copied it. I just mean it kind of looks like it's cool. It does kind of look squiddy too, yeah. But unfortunately on this knife or this version, the detent on the flipper tab is atrocious. This knife needs a flipper delete. Oh, Maddie signing up as a member. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated, brother. You are the man. Thank you. I am in the sack club. Yeah. But if you push button it, you can get it to fire pretty well. But the studs is where it's at, which is why they did it. They did that shitty detent for the flipper because if you go any stronger on the studs, it's going to be too much. It's literally perfect on the studs. So they need to just chop this fucking flipper tab off. Honestly, I think it would look good with a flipper delete, But yeah, it's this cool fuller in the center of the blade. Ergonomic, feels good in the hand. Slurpee grip, good to go. I like it. I just wish it didn't have a flipper tab, and especially not a big ass one like that, because it just makes it so easy to fail. I'm pulling on it. I'm not just weakly doing it. I have to give it some get, and it barely locks up. So what you got to do is rest up here and give it a push button. Then it kind of flies out. But it's really cool. I like the inlay on the clip. That looks pretty sick. So those are the Kaisers. I think there was also a fixed blade from Styles that I have in the other room, but I'm not going to go get that. Is that it for new shit? That was a lot of stuff. Obviously, you just got the Jetstream in from Casey. This is really good, guys. Keep your eye on the pre-order for this because I'm sure his price will be pretty good. And it's very cool design. Another new member, Menno Knife. That's awesome. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. You the man. You the man. Or it could use a kickstop. Yeah, I've never seen a kickstop mechanism with other deployments, honestly. I can give you guys a quick sneak peek of something. You can't tell anybody, all right? I'm just going to give you a quick look, and then, that's it. I'm not going to talk about it or anything, all right? What is? Would that be? Would that be? All right. I think that's everything. That's all the knives that I got in. Did I show you guys the new XOM scales too? Carbo tie. Whoops. Look at that. Looky. Yeah, all right. I don't have to show you anything else. Now I can sit here and play with my gunslinger. Woo! The American growler is right here. That one's right here. That's not what that was. This is the U.S. growler, right here. The other one there is something that we're cooking up for another time. I think we're gonna sit on that one for a little bit because we have the V2 in production. We're working on this one. We don't want to drop like a whole bunch of growlers at once. But we worked with Kunwu on this one, and they delivered some pretty sweet prototypes. We got strong springs in there. Really fires out. I can even like thumb flick it pretty well. It may or may not be in Vanex, but yeah, this is the US one. So anyway, I can't get prototypes and like not show you guys, at least just to get it off my chest. Make sure the blade's closed if you sit on it. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Should definitely do that with knives. Make sure they're closed. Sold. Oh, that snaps so well. Yeah, we actually tried to make that. We actually tried to make that a mini, and they couldn't. They had to make it bigger, normal size. So it's the same size as the other ones. USA made is difficult for sure. Yeah, it is. You should hit up Schenk, dude. They crush these. So we're going to be doing the first run immediately. So we should have those out in the next couple months. But we're doing small, like 20-piece runs to start. They will do 250-piece runs if you want. We just, it's a lot of money. So we wanted to see if people like it first. If there's enough demand for that, we might do that. But I kind of like the idea of doing 20-piece runs, and then we can do a different finish every time. I mean, shit, he even said we could do a different inlay on every one if we wanted to. So, yeah. Says Orion Cetus is available now. D10, probably not D10 Diva level. Oh, come on. You don't know that. But yeah, we talked about it earlier. Somebody should have put the link in earlier. But yeah, dude, I'd love to check one out. If you want to send me one to check out, obviously I'll send it back. But I would be up for reviewing one or passing it around or whatever. Well, you have your own pass around. So, Zircutai growl. Actually, we talked to Shank. He was all about it. He wants to do he actually wanted to do a Zircutai, like the whole scale is Zircutai. And then I was like, yeah, but what kind of inlay are you going to put in there? Like, that's going to be weird, right? So I was thinking we do a Zircutai inlay and then Damasteel blade. That'd be pretty sick, right? So we were thinking about doing that. But I'm not usually into the super fancy stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I love this. This thing came out excellent. I love my growler. So happy. And I'm glad you made it, bro. Hell yeah. Knowing the designer is cool. Yeah, knowing the designer of stuff always makes stuff cooler. Is the Lush or Nip coming first? You probably see the Nip first, but they could be close. It depends on Concept's turnaround. Like I know Kubi's is usually 3 months-ish, and we're about to place that order. With the Lush, we've authorized the run, but we had to order the 80s camo carbon, which is this stuff. We had to order that, and it's being made and it has to be sent to them, and they can't really start till they get material. So I don't know exactly, but the Nip is the same way. We ordered the camo carbon for that as well. So it's just kind of a waiting game till they get the material to do the stuff, because we kind of wanted to start using those materials on our knives instead of just what we were doing is like we'd ask the OEM, what materials do you have? And then we'd pick from that. But I feel like people, you guys want camo carbon, you want fat carbon, you want the cool shit. And so do we. So we've started to order it for knives and just send it over there. So it takes a little bit longer and everything. Same with this guy. We can just order whatever we want to have them do on inlays. The one I handled was okay. Pretty hard not to know in the pit. Are you gonna do a lottery? They gonna go disappear instantly? You talking about these? I don't know, man. I mean, I think I already have close to 20 people that want one, but I think once we get into a rhythm of them, I think it'll be okay. I think people who want them will get them, and because how many people really want to spend $500 on a knife? That's got to cut your customer base down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I think what we wanted to do was start a waiting list. And that way it's fair. And then when your name comes up, you can decide if you want the version we're doing or if you want to pass, and then you just stay on the list. And then the next time you get picked again, and then you can decide if you want that one, etc. I think that would be a good way to do it. It's got to figure out how. But the first run, we might just figure something out for, and then we'll, do that going forward. But I was too pretty hard. Blade Bender, the one I handled. Okay. I walked around. I could not find them. Oh, Shank. They didn't have a table, dude. I found that out later. So the guy from Shank, Dylan, awesome dude, he flew in just to give prototypes out to like 4 other people, like us and 3 other people. So they didn't actually have a table. So I apologize if I told you to look for them. Just hit him up on Instagram, and you can, if you want, DM me, and I'll send you Dylan's information. He's the guy that I talked to there, and it'd probably be easier to just talk to him. I can give you his contact info. Let me know which version. Yeah, whichever one, man. If you're talking about sending one for review, or I can look and let's pull it up. Let's go look at Orion knives. Let's go look. Invest in your lifestyle. So here's the Solaris, the OG, the Scorpio, which is like the mini Solaris with a freaking cool ass clip point. And here's the Cetus. We have 4 versions. Damn, dude. Black blade with green G10, stonewash blade with black G10, black blade Amboya wood. That sounds cool. And then stonewash blade Amboya wood. Damn. I don't know what Amboya wood is, but I usually like a black wash. I think this is like a black, right? Like PVD. What's the handle made out of? Is it steel? Stainless. Oh, aluminum show side. 420 stainless Loctite. Oh, that's cool. So the one side's aluminum, the other side's steel. That's really cool, actually. Dude, this wood one looks cool, though. 14C. Okay. Yeah, the price is freaking really good. 75, 65 bucks. I mean, that's insane, right? That's really good with aluminum and steel and 14C. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think I'd like to check out one of the wood ones. If you were asking me, I can't be sure you're asking me, but one of the wood ones would be cool. But yeah, guys, check out the Cetus. I'll put the link in the chat here if you guys want to check it out. Premium Pony Stout. Yep. We paid for prototypes. Well, actually, White Mountain did. So we're going to do it with White Mountain again, and we're going to do a premium version. We already have QSP working on prototypes. We wanted to prototype it because it is changing. So what we're going to do is get rid. Actually, I'll show you. You want to see it? Let me pull up the image. Colin did mock-ups for us, so I should be able to pull it up for you. Oh, let me just go to recents or something. I don't know. I think it looks sick. So we're doing titanium. We're keeping it a liner lock, so we're trying to keep the price reasonable. Like, we want to sell them for like $175, $150, somewhere in there. And we're going to do S90V and titanium. So we're trying to make it premium, but still keep it affordable. So it's kind of a balancing act. Sorry, I'm going to find it and then I'll show you. It's going to take a second. Here it is. All right. So, all right. Yeah, there's one thing different on here. All right. So I'm going to show you. Don't get too excited about the clip. All right. So let's make sure it's still there. Yeah. Okay. So this is the premium Pony Stout, with the exception that the clip is going to be a wire clip and the finish on the top one is going to be a stonewash. So we were trying to balance cost so that we want the price to be 150 to 175, somewhere in there. Probably be 175, and then you use a coupon and it'll come down and be around 150, right? And we wanted S90V and we wanted titanium. So we had to balance things. We also wanted a milled clip that you could also use with the wire clip, that were the same idea we're going to do with the Stout V2. But that was just bumping the price up too much to where we were like, we can't do it. We can't. Then we'd be selling them for 200 and just like, so it's staying a liner lock, but it's going to have a titanium frame, obviously, or titanium scales on both sides. It'll have this milling pattern. It's going to be an S90V steel with a stonewash blade. And then you'll have the two versions, the black and the all stonewash. And then they'll take the wire clip. But we're hoping by the time these drop, we'll have our clip dialed in from Baaaackkk. So the plan is to use the clip, this clip. Let me clear this out, get rid of this. So we're going to have this clip turned into, it's going to fit a wire clip spot. So it'll be milled like this, and it'll fit into a wire clip slot. You'll put one screw down in here that'll go into the two little notches, right? And then our plan with the Stout V2 is to have the knife come with that clip installed and then give you a wire clip in your hardware kit. So for the people who like wire clips, you can just take the mill clip off and put that on, right? And we also plan to just buy the clips separately to sell on our website, because these will fit any Spyderco. It'll fit the same things a Lynch clip fits. So you'll be able to put our clip, a wire clip, a Lynch clip, a Rips Garage Tech clip, whatever you want on this knife. That's the plan. So we kind of wanted to translate that over to the premium pony, but it's just not in the cost. We can't do it for the price we want to. So we're hoping we'll have these clips available by then, and then you could just go buy one from us. Maybe it'll be $20, $30, I don't know. And then you could put that on your pony if you want to. But it's going to come with a wire clip. Hope that all makes sense. But whew. But yeah, prototypes are in the works now. We just paid for them. Yeah, black matches the handle finish. Cool. Yeah, I guess that's a balance. I just like black wash personally, because it, like, black coating kind of looks like paint sometimes to me, but that's just me. The contrast of the black and the wood, yeah, that does look really good. I agree. David is a good guy. Yep, David's awesome. Put me for one. Liner lock is better for action and lefties, agreed, which is something we care about. Colin does good designs, judging this far. Yeah, Colin kills it, dude. Yeah. I like the clip that's on it now. Yeah. Well, that's why I told you to pretend it's not there. We like it too. But $200, you know, I'd rather, you could just, if you buy the knife, if we sell it for $160 or $170, and then you can buy the clip from us for $20, you're still at like $200 anyway. So you just got to look at it that way. Love the milled lines. Nice milling near the pivot. Yeah, we wanted to add some milling. I like the tie one. Yeah, they're both tie. Both of those were titanium. That's the idea. I think we're going to do the clip sold separately, but it'll be a slightly different clip than what you saw there, but it'll be very close. Offer the clip, yeah. But then we have to order a certain amount of clips from QSP, where we're already doing the clip thing with Baaaackkk. So we might just order them from Baaaackkk, get extras, and we'll sell them on our site, and they'll fit all of our knives, essentially. That's the idea. We want to have our own designed clip that fits wire clips. So that way you can put it on a mash, you can put it on a Stout, a Buzz, whatever you want. That's the idea. QSP, because they did the pony, we wanted to let them do the premium. They have the file already. We just have to make some updates, and they did a great job, you know. I think we're going to add jimping up top because we like the jimping on the V2 Stout. So I think we're going to add jimping. We're going to add a little bit more lock bar access. We tried to pull the plunge back a little bit. So let me grab this one. So we tried to pull the plunge back a little bit because, you know, when you sharpen this, you're basically going to get a smile probably right away. But after I asked, I remembered right away that I already asked that question. I wanted to pull the plunge back from the prototype, but in order to do that, they have to take up more of the choil. And this choil fits my hand literally perfectly. I would not want this to be any smaller. And I know there's a lot of you guys who have fucking bigger hands than I do. So I didn't want to make it, we didn't want to make it any smaller in the choil. So we just kind of have to sacrifice that little bit of smile there. And it's, you know, it's not the coolest thing in the world, but you got to make trade-offs sometimes. And that's just kind of what we had to do. For Prony premiums. What are you asking? I'm not sure what you're asking. You asking the price? We're hoping 175 and then coupon kind of deal. White Mountain does 10% off. Like a milled clip on a smaller knife, fits in the fits pocket easier. Honestly, the wire clip for me is better on a small knife. Yeah. The wire clip on as you get larger, I feel like the wire clip gets worse because then it, you know, you get the movement, you get, I don't know, on a smaller knife like the Pony, the wire clip is money. So honestly, I would like to keep the wire, but I can make you some smaller batches of the clips if you want. All right, yeah. Soon as I have the file for it and everything, that'd be cool. I would like to have clips made here. Like I kind of feel bad. This is a weird inner turmoil thing, but like I kind of feel bad getting these clips made in China and bringing them here and then selling them on our website to fit wire clips because I feel like we might be taking business away from like Lynch or whatever, you know, and they're a US company machining these here. I don't know. So it's just kind of, you know, I've had that thought where I'm like, man, it'd be really nice to have them made here or not do it. But at some point you also just have to have a business and it's a good idea. I want a better looking option. The Lynch clips, I just don't like how they look personally. I've kind of grown away from them and they've always just been the better option, but they don't really look good. And the Rips Garage Tech ones have no ramp. They're a little too plain. So like, you know, we kind of want to do our own thing. So, you know, I don't know. But they won't be 20 bull crap. 35 sounds more like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer on that. That's why I don't want to tell you, but it could be 20 bucks. I don't know. Depends on what they cost us. It's just a clip. It's not like, you know. Michael Upchurch saw it for $100 a few days ago. Saw what? I don't know. What are we talking about? Lefty has the patience of a saint, making everyone try, man, but can't win. I wonder how all these longtime big name knife makers think about you selling a knife at the same price and theirs and you being so new. We are buying yours because it's a great knife and not the name. I don't know. Like, what do you mean at the same price? I don't know what you mean by that, but I would hope they don't give a shit because they're selling all their shit anyway, right? I like the wire clips because I don't have to worry about scratching things. Yeah, I agree. Like I already scratched this guy down here. You know, it is what it is. I know when I get a mill clip, I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. It's just how it is. I don't fucking worry about what I'm bumping into, and I'm kind of fat, so when I sit, I just, you know, I hit every side like a fucking ping pong or whatever. What's that? What's that called? It's not ping pong, is it? What's the thing where you? The way that knife locks up is weird. Triangular lock face. What knife are we talking about? I don't know what knife we're talking about. How far back am I? Rips is way overpriced. Yeah, but they're machine. I don't know. That's the thing. I try not to bitch too much about pinball. Yeah, that's why it's like ping pong. Um, I try not to bitch too much about people's prices because, like, it just is what it is. Like, 95% of people in this community that are selling stuff are selling it because they want to, like, it's a, it's, they love knives and they want to make it a job. They're not trying to get rich off it. They're just trying to make a living. And so they're selling their stuff for what they have to sell it for to keep the lights on, pay the cost of the product. You know, if they have employees, pay those people. If they pay those people insurance, cover that. You know, like they're not just trying to drive around in yachts and shit, or you know, get yachts and shit like that. Like, yes, you have the occasional people that you see who are like buying a fucking ATV and a fucking jet fucking ski and all this shit, and it's like obvious they're using people's pre-order money for it. But like most people are just trying to make a fucking living, and so they're not overcharging. You just don't know what they're paying for the knife. Like, for example, this knife made by Baaaackkk costs, I don't know, where's the, let me grab something else. I'm trying to find something with like the same material so I can make a fucking point over here. I don't know. I don't have two of my own knives and I don't want to fucking try to throw somebody else and guess under the bus type shit. But like, if you take this knife with these materials and you had it made by Kubi instead of Baaaackkk, it'd probably be $100 less cost. So it just depends on where they're having things made and what all of their overhead amounts to. Like, people aren't just trying to rip people off. Like, you know, you're going to see this knife is going to cost $325 on pre-order, $375 retail, but we have the nip that's going to be belt satin, titanium, camo carbon. That fucker is going to be $175, right? People are going to be like, what the fuck? Because Kubi's cheaper, you know? Now, the quality on the Baaaackkk is going to be a bit nicer. Kubi's really good. I'm not saying they're not. But you're going to get a little bit more for that money. It's just who you're using and shit like it. So people have no idea when they're like, oh, that's fucking overpriced. And it's like, no, you just don't. You don't know what that person's paying. If you did, and then you figured it out, sure, then you could say it was overpriced. But I don't know. Just is what it is. I've seen a Divo ATV. I wish, dude. If we had ATV money, that'd be sick. I guess because some big knife names selling plastic handle knives for $200 and yours is a legit $200 knife. Oh, you mean like Benchmade? Yeah, but you know, everybody bitches about Benchmade's prices. I'm not saying you are because I don't know what you're talking about, but you know, you kind of gave it away with the plastic handle. But anyway, that's a big company. They have a lot of employees. Those employees probably get insurance. This company, it's Colin and I, we're not full time, so we don't even pay ourselves really. We just started paying ourselves a quarterly like allotment, which is absolutely minuscule. Like, we just wanted to like pay ourselves something so we felt like it was worth doing, you know, but it's like nothing, right? So we can just dump all the money back in and we can afford to make prices a little lower. If we both went full time and did this, our prices would have to go up. And imagine having employees and paying insurance and 401ks and shit. If you have all that, I think Benchmade has all that. In my head, I start to understand where their prices come from. They're made in the US, right? Yes, they mass produce them, but they have a lot of employees and they have to pay those people and they have to give them benefits and do all that shit and pay liabilities and pay unemployment insurance and pay all this shit. And then they go through dealers. They're not selling them directly for $200. They're selling them to a dealer at 125, and then the dealer's selling them for 200. That Benchmade Narrows everybody bitches about, they probably sell that to the dealer for 380 or 400. Like, and then the dealer sells it for 530 because they get their 30%. Because guess what? They have employees. They pay those people insurance, etc., etc. So you just like sitting on this side of the fence, I understand things a little more when it comes to those companies. Like, I kind of get it a little bit. I know it's hard to swallow when you see a price tag like that, but it almost makes sense. Like, if that knife costs them $150 to make, and then they have all this overhead, and then they have to sell it to a dealer, it ends up at $530, and people are like, what the fuck? You know? But ultimately, they're going to find out if people will pay it. And if people won't pay it, well, then they're going to have to lower the price or get rid of that product. So you guys can still dictate that a little bit by just not buying it. I don't know. I'm certainly not looking to buy one. I actually almost bought one today just because I want to review it, not because I want to own it. But I thought it would make a good video, and then maybe I could just sell it or something. Yeah, I had one on the way from House of Blades. I talked about this earlier. I reached out to them, and they were nice enough to send me one. So I'm going to review it, and I'll send it back. Like, I'm not keeping it. And I signed up for their affiliate program. So I linked that somewhere along the way, and it'll be in my videos going forward. And I have a discount code, Lefty10, for House of Blades. So that's very nice of them to do that. And yes, and Benchmade has that amazing warranty, which sounds like bullshit, but honestly, and this is not speaking well of their QC, but almost every Benchmade I've owned, I've had to send in for QC or for warranty. But you send it in, they fucking fix whatever it is, it comes back, they don't bitch, complain, or anything, and you get the knife back. And you get that as a lifetime warranty, so you'll never have to worry about your knife. They'll sharpen your knife for a lifetime. If you know how to sharpen, you're going to do a better job, but they'll at least send it back sharp. So I can defend them. You know, I'm not going to die on that hill or anything. But, you know, and prices are just going up, guys. Just shit just costs more money. Hopefully you're making more, you know. Hopefully we all make more money as things cost more money. And that's just kind of the way it is. But, yeah. All right. Let's do the giveaway. I got to work tomorrow, sadly. Hopefully I can get to a point where I don't have to do that anymore. But for now, I'm triple dogging it with jobs. Jack Wolf Gunslinger is fantastic. Check out the Crispy Donut Community, Chicago. Check out the New Breed EDC, Clydesdale. Check out the Tempest knives, the Jetstream. Fuck, what else? Check out the Orion knives, Cetus. Did I miss any of you guys? Let me know if I missed any. We can add them in. But there we go. So the giveaway. I'll show you what it is, and then you're gonna go over to Alex's channel, and we're gonna get him over 700. But first, I'll show you. We have a KPL chamois. We have a empty mailer that I use for bubble wrap. We have an Obi patch. We have a Blue Creek sticker. We have the snapback. This is this that I was talking about. It has two of the pieces in there, but amazing fidget. Really is 3D printed. Amazing 3DC printings. We have a bunch of stickers. There's one of a dude who loves pickles. We have KPL Ultralight, and then we have the Lever Gear cable. So this is actually pretty cool. I have one of these already, so I'm just going to give it away. They sent it to me to make a video, but so it comes on this thing, and you can put it on your keychain. And this pops off. So you have a USB A that goes to a Lightning. And then under here is a little adapter that turns a Lightning into a micro. So if you needed a micro, you could pop that on there. And now you'd have a micro USB. And they make this in a USB-C configuration too. So if you wanted that. And then there's also a little SIM card guy like right here you can pull out. But it's a pretty cool little snazzy piece. Personally, I prefer the rolling square one. I have a link to that in all my videos. Rolling square makes one that's just a little bit easier to use. It's all kind of connected, called the InCharge X. But that's the lever gear thing. We have a Olight i3 EOS in this cool blue aluminum. Some of these have been opened because I did a review and then I just put it back. But they haven't been like used. I just showed them in a video. We have an Olight O-Bulb. This is the O-Bulb Plus. And this guy actually, there's an app you can download and then you can control this thing. It's really cool. I showed it in my Olight sale video a couple months ago. You can literally like have it do fireworks. You can have it do like mosquitoes, like lightning bugs. You can do all different stuff with it. It's really cool. We have the Olight Seeker 4. Olight Seeker 4. This is pretty cool. Yeah, dude, get the rolling square, man. It's fucking awesome. I love that product. I have a bunch of shorts on it, and now I have a dedicated video. Love it. They have a whole bunch of products. The microburst drops Friday, guys, which is today. So today at 2 p.m., the Tempest Knives microburst drops, which is very cool. We had the, what was it? The Seeker 4. We have the O-Knife Metal. So this is that aluminum, I believe, button lock knife that I had in the video. Was it this month? Yeah, I think it was yesterday in that video. I filmed that like 2 weeks ago. So we have that. And then we have another little OTF. So I showed you guys the stubby. Well, at the same time, this company, Tecto, sent me an OTF. And it's actually pretty cool. There's one issue with it. And I want to tell you before whoever wins it, so you know. It's got a really cool ergonomic handle. I really like the ergos on it. Aluminum frame, has a D2 blade. It's coated. The action on this thing, very good. It has a good switch. Like you can rest your thumb up here flat, which is really nice. And it's just very ergonomic. And it has a Tanto. Now, the issue with this is it's not sharp. It does not come sharp. Is it nice in the future? What are you talking about? But yeah. So this is cool, but it's not sharp. It's called the A2 Badger. They're a little bit weird about where stuff's made. I asked the guy straight up, and he said they assemble them and whatever in Maine from imported and domestic parts, kind of like Hoback, which to me means it's made in China and it comes to them and they assemble it, because you can't ship fully assembled automatics from China. But maybe they get springs here. Maybe they make the frame here. I don't fucking know. But that's what it sounded like. It's a Chinese knife and they just have it put together here and apparently sharpen it, but didn't, you know. But they seem cool. Some people were trying to tell me like they're hiding where it's made and all this shit, and they don't really seem to do that. It's a little complicated, so they don't go around just having this whole complicated thing on their website. But anyway, they sent me one of these, and it says made in Portland, Maine, of U.S. and imported parts. I mean, I don't know what else you want. I mean, I guess they shouldn't say made. It should say assembled. fuck cares? I mean, that's enough for me to say they're on the up and up, right? Anyway, so there's that. And then there's from Mateo. Big shout out to Mateo. M-Bomb Jerky. Some Sabritas peanuts, Sour Patch Kids, and I've been holding out on this one for a while. A bag of jerky from M-Bomb. This is Lefty Luciano. This is my flavor, guys. Now, this is before I had him make it even milder because I cannot handle the heat, man. Sweating my balls off and shit. So now it's like super mild when I get it, but this still has a little bit of heat. For most people who can handle heat, it's perfectly fine. It'll be mild. But for me, this shit fucked me up. So is that enough shit? That's enough shit, right? That's enough shit. That's enough shit. So let me get all this back in. So I don't know. It's like 2 knives, 3 flashlights, some other shit. Should tide you over. Cable, microfiber, stickers, KPL. Oh, and a fidget. Jerky. Make sure I don't accidentally put my gunslinger in there. All right. So this is how you enter. We got to figure this out. Alex's Knives and Such. Oh, he's already at 700. Good job, guys. All right. So we're going to go to a video. I'm just going to go to the last video. It's a slip joint challenge. Wait, what did I do? Oh. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the video. You're going to watch 30 seconds of it. Please watch 30 seconds of it. And then you're going to leave a comment that says the word Lefty in it somewhere. You're going to like and subscribe to Alex, obviously. And then you'll come back here and I'll pull a winner. I'll show you how I do that. So I'm going to give you the link here to enter giveaway. Watch this video. Like, subscribe to Alex. Then leave a comment with the word Lefty. There's video. Watch 30 seconds of the video. All right, let's see if it splits this whole comment up because it fucking likes to do that shit. Likes to do that shit. Nope, didn't do it. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to pin this comment now. So this is pinned. So it's pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to get in on the giveaway, go to the pinned comment, click on the link, go watch 30 seconds, leave comment, says Lefty, like, subscribe, you get it. Yes, the reason is I'm hoping all the subscribers stay because I've done this before and you'll go watch, but you'll only watch 4 seconds and you'll leave the comment and leave. And then you never watch his channel again. Well, guess what? He loses all those subscribers. So I think if you watch 30 seconds, it holds. And obviously you guys should go check him out and actually like watch some of his shit later. But, you know, people go over there to get in on the giveaway and then they come back, which makes sense. So I just need you to watch 30 seconds. All right. That's I'm guessing here, but I think that helps. Yeah, sure. Turn off sound and leave it on in the background. That's a great idea. Put it on another tab or something. I see. I have a bunch of new stickers. Yes, they will scrub that shit. I have to go edit mine. Yeah, you can go edit yours. So what? You can go edit. I mean, you can. I don't. If you did it earlier, that's fine. The timing doesn't matter as long as it's on that video. I don't know how you did that. Oh, I see what you're saying. You commented on that like before separately. Got it. Slightly bitter. Mateo's jerky is awesome. What are you bitter about? Oh, the scrote. The deed is done. Yeah, we had like 110 and now we're at 82. So I think I'm going to wait for those people to come back. Yeah, I know, dude. Everybody lost them. Yeah. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm trying the 30-second thing. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, I'm trying to fucking be nice here, and YouTube's like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, YouTube. Who cares how we got them? You know? It's M-Bomb Jerky on Instagram. I don't know if there is a link. You just got to go to his Instagram, M-Bomb Jerky. He's over 730 now. Come on, we can do better than that. We can do better. Yeah, there you go. Go watch a video or two after. Go like some shit, you know? Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, man. I'm excited to check out the Clydesdale, baby. Alex is the snack king? What, he eats a lot of snacks? Which toy are you playing with? Oh, this is the TEC accessories thing. I don't even know what they call it. Jim Skelton gave me this. He's like, hey, man, I sent you this prototype that they gave me a while ago. I've never touched it or whatever. And I just gave it to my wife because I didn't like it either because I keep doing that. I always knock it off. But it's kind of fun when you get it. It spins around. You just got to be careful because these can fall off and bang your laptop or whatever. I think they made it stronger on the production ones. They made the magnets stronger. But it's kind of fun. All right. I think we're good. Do you know when that mash button lock comes out at all? No, I don't. That was actually going to be an OEM project. We paid for the prototypes and then we got them and we were like, you know, maybe we should license this because we don't want to deal with warranty and QC on button locks because I don't know, it just seems like a nightmare. So I asked Kaiser if they wanted it and they did. So we licensed it to them and they came out great. And then we had the prototypes at Blade and we got to talk with Kaiser and talk about changes and it was really fun. So I think they're excited about it. It's always hard to tell, but I think it's going to be cool. So I don't have any timeline. Hopefully this year. I don't know. But they're going to make new prototypes. So it'll probably be a little while. All right. So we're going to go to YouTube comment picker. I gotta go back and get that link. No, Kev. No. Just no. Cool intro, bro. All right. Share screen. YouTube comment picker. All right. So here's what we do. We put in the link and we go to filter duplicates, right? Yeah, I guess. And then comments by word, Lefty. And then we hit get. We have 67 unique comments. I'll give you guys another minute real quick. I'd have bought that prototype if the clip was righty. Yeah, I forgot about that. They put the clip on the fucking left side on all the prototypes. I guess because LeftyEDC, they just thought, I don't know, it was weird. I think it was because of our rendering they went off of, which made no sense because it was the whole thing. But whatever, who cares? I hope you make tons of money off that thing. The size of the button felt great. Yeah, dude. We really like the shape of the button. It's a nice big button. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that. I'll pull this right after, but the mash, the reason on the mash that it has this design right here is because we, or Colin, originally designed it as a button lock. We were gonna do the mash as a button lock. We actually wanted to do it with Riot, but then we kind of found out they suck at button locks. And then we changed it to a liner lock, and then we ended up, some reason we went with Kubi, and we also tried we went with Kubi. And because it was a liner lock, we had to get rid of the button, but Colin really liked the design, so he left this sort of milling area here, and that is what the button looks like on the button lock mash. It has this shape. So that's a little tidbit. That's why the mash has that milling line on it, or that little thing. All right, let's go back. Okay, pull it one more time. 72. All right, cool. Here we go. Who's gonna win this shit? Who's gonna win all this shit? Who's gonna win it? Autumn Wind with the win. Lefty sent me. All right. Autumn Wind. Autumn Wind. All right, cool. Awesome. Congratulations, Autumn Wind. Assuming you're here. Let's see if you're here. Chito Pandito. Chito Pandito. Yeah, dude, it fucking tings when you disengage it too sometimes. It's crazy. Yeah, there's no play at all. But it's dead nuts, which is awesome. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I don't. Yeah, it is. All right. I don't. Oh, there he is. Here. Okay, cool. LeftyEDC. I'm going to give you my email address. I don't know if I already have your address, but remind me if I don't. Just shoot me an email, and we'll get you squared away. I'll probably ship that off tomorrow, as usual. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm fucking tired. I need to sleep. Yeah, I love you guys. I'm glad we could do this again. It's been a minute, but I'll see you guys next Thursday. I don't think there's a Off the Edge this week. It was supposed to be Saturday, so we'll just stay on schedule. And yeah, thank you guys for coming out, everybody. Check out all the knives and all the shit we talked about. There should be links throughout the chat. I try to link everything I can. If you are not sure, check my shorts. I usually put a short of everything I have in, so you'll probably be able to find like the Chicago and shit there in the next day or so. But I love you guys. Thank you all. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And I catch you mofos later. Peace.